Okay, we're going to be doing a video on how to make a water bottle holder out of duct tape material. And you can see this one. It's been attached, and there's a water bottle holder in here, and it's all plastic, so it's not going to get wet. That's a good thing. Here's some of the things you're going to need. A measuring tape. If you don't have a measuring tape, a piece of paper will do, with a pencil or pen. I'm going to use a pencil this time. Some scissors, of course some duct tape for your choice of color. I have some solids here that you might want to think about. These are stronger than the decorative tape for most times. So we always start with the solid tape first. Okay, so let's get started. First off, we need to get the water bottle that we're going to use, and I'm going to go get a purple one. So I'm going to use this purple water holder, and the secret is to measure it from the widest part, wherever it's the widest, and then you can mark that on your paper with a pencil. Okay, so I'm going to do that, hold it there, maybe even just give it a fold. There, that's even easier. So then you put it down, and that's your widest point. Now, when you do your duct tape, you're going to grab it, and you're going to pull it out, and you want it to be longer than that piece. And pull out this, pull it off the edge. This duct tape is kind of moody, and we're going to measure it to be longer than that piece. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now this is the hard part, is cutting it and not sticking yourself to it. So we do want it a little longer so that we have extra for trimming and things like that. Now what you want to do is you're going to cut at least enough so that it'll come up to about 3/4 of the bottle height. So you want it to be around here and there. So you're going to have to do it to suit whatever water bottle you have yourself. Alright? So I'm going to cut about 3 more pieces and lay them out. This is the hard part. As you can see, it gets stuck, and sometimes you got to cut it off. And it gets stuck. So nothing is perfect. Okay, so again, I don't need this piece anymore, so I'm going to put it over here. So I've got these 2 pieces, but I need more than that. So here we go again. I've chosen white tape because I'm going to decorate it with other colors later. And I'm going to get another piece. For my smaller water bottle one, I think I only needed about 3, but this one, because it's taller, I'm probably going to need about 4, maybe even 5, when I check out the length. It's kind of as you go, you take a look and see what you need. Alright, so you sort of lay your water bottle and kind of guess. Oh, that looks like it's going to be pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just stick these pieces to each other, just slightly, in the way I want them to go, not the way they seem to fall on each other all the time. So here we go, just to the edge of it. So I'm going to make a small square sheet. There we go. And don't worry about little things like this, because you will be taking over top of this. Alright. So here we go again, just a little bit over. Good. And move it over again. And I'm just going to double check by checking the length up here. Yep, that looks good to me. Now, the secret is I have to go over the top of this again with these pieces. So this is sticky side up. And here we go. About the same length. And it really doesn't matter if you're a little bit over because you can trim it, which is good. So you line it up as best you can and put it over. And again, we're going to do that again. I've got 4 strips that I have to do. Some of you with smaller, not so tall water bottles will only have to do about 3 sheets. And we're going to just use small pieces to cover up that part there. That's the neat thing about duct tape, is all adheres really well. Maybe sometimes a little too well. This one got that stuck in my hair. Okay, so you can see where I'm going to basically need some patching on the sides there. But I do not pretend to be a perfectionist, and you know what? Neither should you. It only causes stress that you really don't need. And so I'm going to fix along the sides here and cover up that stuff that I haven't quite covered yet. Not a big deal. There, that's nice. And you're going to do that to that side. And that's just because of my mistake. The great thing about duct tape is, hey, it's inexpensive, and you can fix a lot of things with just some more duct tape. There we go. So let's measure it against here. I'm going to trim off some of this extra with my scissors here. There we go. Some of it's off. Put it on there. And this off here. Some this off here. Okay. And when I flip it over and I don't like what's showing over here, and you can see that edge there, I'm just going to put right along here and take it off. Excellent. Okay. Now this side. Now I'm just going to double make sure that it's the height I want, and it overlaps. Great. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to go on to the next step. We're going to pause. Okay, so the next part is going to be making the bottom part here. Now, you basically want to know how wide it is. So you can use that piece of paper again, and you can make it this way, so that you know that it at least has to be that much there. So we're going to put this piece aside. We're going to take out our duct tape again, and we're going to make it a little longer than that. As you can see, as long as it fits inside there and is even on both sides. So we're going to cut it like this. And so I can see at the middle of my water bottle, well, you could do it this way too, your water bottle would be halfway in there, right? And you're going to cut another piece. It's going to go right over top of this piece. Right. This is going to be the bottom of the water bottle holder. So let's take a look. See if we've got about the same size. And again, it's not an exact science, so it doesn't matter because you can always cover up any loose ends. Alright, so here we go, and we're going to put this piece over top of the other piece. Alright, you're going to trim away any of that stuff. Nice. And nice. See? Then what's going to happen, so you can see that it's going to fold the bottom. And we're going to even it out in here, so it's going to be the bottom of our water bottle over here. Alright? Then what we're going to do is attach it to the inside of the edges. Not fully to the one edge here. You see that, how I kind of moved it over here? So we're going to attach it here. We're going to use some more duct tape inside. We have to have it wide enough to get over the width here. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to tape it. And do you see how far it's over here? So we've got a little bit over. So you can see there's a little bit of length here. Okay, the width. Oops, stuck again. You're going to find this happens a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to tape it down. Good. And just for security, I'm going to tape it along here too. Just for that extra little piece of mine. And it's going to go over there and overlap. And then comes a little bit of the difficult part, is trying to find out where you should tape this part. So I'm going to put my water bottle inside, fold it up, hold it there, and wrap this around, and I figure it's going to go, see, right, and I can almost hold my finger there, like that. See that, how I'm holding it? And I'll lay it down, and just hold it there, maybe with some scissors, right there. Okay, you can see I'm holding it right there. It's not totally exact, but it'll work. Sometimes it's a little frustrating, and then I'm going to get some more duct tape. And I'm going to duct tape it in the middle again. I didn't like that piece because it ripped right in half, and I don't want to work with a ripped piece. I'm going to put that one aside again. Alright, so I have this piece. Alright. Now, I'll put it there again. If you want, you can double check by putting the bottle up inside it again. So I will do that just to show you how it's going to go. So there it is. Put it there. I'm going to go around. Now, this is where I want to measure whereabouts that I want it to go. And I want it to go somewhere around here. Okay. So here we go. And of course the halfway mark, so that the bottle will sit in the bottom and not be too narrow. Okay, see? And put it down, straighten it up a little bit, so take a look at it like this, and see inside. We're kind of hold it that way. Alright, I'm going to put that piece of tape inside there too. And if it's too long for this part, I'll just trim it off. And I'm going to bring it all the way down to the edge, so I'm going to use another piece of tape just to bring it down to that edge to get the security of where I want it. Okay, and it's going down to that edge too. There we go. Okay, now look at that. So it's almost the cradle for the water bottle. And there. And now we have the job of taping it together. Alright. So there comes the easier part. You can actually leave it on the bottle if you want, and just use a small piece of tape to hold it there. Or do like I do, you know, with the breast scissors in there. That's probably not a good idea. You just kind of fold it back after. So now we're going to get some more tape. And cut it. Now, the first part you want is you want it to be square at the bottom. It just makes it neater. So then you hold it at the bottom and start taping from the bottom. Seal the sides. Alright. Okay, then you can use some more tape to get those bottom edges just nice. You even fold it under to make a nice smooth edge. I'm going to go all the way up here too. Alright. There we go. Okay. This is the basics of it right now. Okay. So now we've got it together, and we're going to have to duct tape in the inside too to make it secure. So we duct taped it on the outside. Now we have to duct tape it on the inside because we've got our bottom section together now. We're just going to make it more secure by taping that inside edge there. You may choose to do a couple of smaller pieces. I'm just going to try and use a large one to go through. Alright? So we've made it secure along that edge. And it doesn't have to be real pretty or anything, but you can see. Now it's secure, and we're going to give it a little test. Yep, so it's there. Now, what we're going to do is make the handle. We're going to just move this over here, Okay, and we're going to get out a piece of the white duct tape again. Now, the handle is going to depend a lot on how low it's going to go, how low you want it to hang from your desk. Now, especially since we want these for our desk, all right? And we need it to go around some of the wire here. So we need a little bit long, but not too long. Okay, so we're going to go with this side. Here's the thing now. The thing is to fold it in half and bring the edges together, just like that. All right, and then lay it flat. And if there's some overhang again, you can just trim it off, like that. Okay. Get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this piece here. We don't want all the sticky stuff, and maybe some of this, just a little off the end here. All right, cool. So this is our handle piece. If we want to decorate it, and I've pre-cut some pieces of cow looking stuff, so I can decorate the end here. Some cow looking stuff. Okay? Here we go. A little cow tape. I like to do it little by little because it's kind of hard sometimes to get it. And you have to cut the strips a little narrow. Like you have to take a small piece like this and kind of just cut it, trim it in half. Sometimes it can get a little tricky. Okay. Here again. Now let's see what else I have. Okay, so this piece was really difficult to prepare, but it's going on. Okay, so this is going to become our handle for our water bottle holder. Now, you want to keep the side that you join together near the back towards your desk. So you're going to put your handle like this near the back. So it's going to be like 3/4 here. Let's see if you can see that. So you see it's 3/4 here at the back here. Let me see. There. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it on the inside. And there, with a bit of duct tape here. And of course, a bit of duct tape because that's all we've been using. Okay. So secure it. And scissors. Okay. Go inside. You make it. You probably want to make yours a little longer to go around your desk. Oh my goodness, you got it all tangled up again. Hang on. Maybe I'll try it this way by putting the tape on here, and then that's an even better method there. And put it inside. And then tape it inside. See? So then I'll go over with this side and get another piece of duct tape. And you want most of the handle to be towards the back. You see, it's not the halfway. So I'm going to get another piece of duct tape. And this time, I'm not sure it's going to be as easy to put it in, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay. Now what I did find, though, the first time I did this, is you need a little more security on the handle. So you may want to take some of your designer cow tape or whatever it is and secure it, your handle, a little better to the actual bottle container. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this, and again I'm going to cut it into a narrower piece. Now if your scissors start getting sticky like mine are, you might want to take a break, and you see how I'm going to stick this on and go down here so that it's partway on, and here too. I'm going to cut this. My scissors are starting to get sticky. I'm going to have to wash them and take off some of the stickiness, because then it'll work again like new. And then I'm going to go down again just for some more security in the handle. Now I'm not worried about this because I'm going to be putting that cow trim tape over here again, which is going to actually help secure it even more. So here we go. Now, the secret here is that I am only going to go a little ways. And put it on, see, like that. Yeah, it does get a little sticky. Now, on the inside where you can see the tape here, it's kind of overlapped. You just have to snip it a bit. Here, make a cut. And here, make a cut by the handle. And here, another by the handle. And here. Alright, now I can fold this down and put it in the inside. And it won't matter if there's some tape edges on the inside, because you are not going to be seeing that anyway. And we just tuck it down and tuck it in the inside. Now I've got a little bit stuck there, so I just have to lift it up a bit so I can spread it out a little more evenly. Alright, see how that goes? And you can see that it's stuck in the middle. Now, one way you can test it so far is to, now if you don't like that it's sticking out there, you can put a streak down there, you can decorate it, you can cover it even more, is to fill your water bottle, put it inside, and give it a good tug and pull and see what happens. Now, in here. So basically now you're free to decorate it up any way you please. If you find that there's some weak points, you can put some more duct tape on it just to reinforce it. You can use one of those wire clamps to, they're wire tied, not wire, plastic ties that you can tie this to your desk. Don't worry if you have to cut it off at the end of the year, because duct tape is reusable. You can get some more and make a new handle, or just make another new water bottle. Well, have fun. Hopefully you're not spilling your water on your desk anymore or anywhere near your computers. Okay? See you later. So these are two of the water bottle holders I made. One is the cow one, and I finished decorating it here, and you can see the cow stuff all around it. And of course the handle is narrow. This one's shorter. I could decide to make a longer one just by cutting this one off and putting another one on there, which I actually have another handle here, which if I decided I wanted it longer, and I did the same method again, I could cut this off and make it longer. This one has the longer water handle, and I could use, like I said, you could put your handle on after you've measured it and tape it permanently around your desk, or you could use a clamp to tie it on there too. But here's two examples of water bottle holders of different sizes. Alright, have fun. Let's get going on making a water bottle.